Good morning, Kylie Bertucci, #1 demonstrator in Australia here with you. I pretty much almost slept in. I had an appointment early this morning and all of a sudden I'm like, what time is it? And it was like 11 o'clock. So I've been like crazy. That's why my little eyes look like they've just woken up. This is what doing too much is doing to me. I was up till late last night, although it wasn't too late. But when you've got a 6 a.m. wake up, yeah, you got to make sure you go to bed early. Hello. Do I have morning voice still? Man, I'm crazy. Literally, I'm all over the shop. Hi, Ellen. Good to see you. I was actually finishing up my card kits for the last bundle that we did, the Robin Carden one that, Oh Beautiful. So beautiful, I should say. So yes, it was a very busy week this week because I really want to get them posted out today. But I've realised I'm missing a couple of lace doilies. And I'm like, no! So close to getting all packed up. So I'm going to have to beg some of my team members if they have some lace doilies for me to use. Hi everyone, wonderful to see you all here. The lovely Rose gave me some doilies. Thank you, Rose. But I've decided I'm going to stick with the lace doilies because they're so much prettier than the other doilies. Hey, even Sarah Berry's here. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jazz. Good to see you. So I've got lots of show and tell. As always, there's always show and tell in Kylie's house. So last week was a really busy creative week, which was nice. Hey, Jody. Good to see you. It was very busy. And we had lots of hops, and I'm part of a new design team because I'm crazy. Good morning, Carolyn. So I was in the Stamp to Share design team. I was in the Be Inspired design team. But hello, Sarah. Good to see you. And I've also, most of you are probably part of it, but if you're not, please take part and welcome any team members along too. But I have a random act of kindness group. I haven't had my coffee yet. No, correct, Lisa. That's how sacrificing I am to make sure I'm here on time. But afterwards, I will definitely be having a coffee before my next chat. The hair was the priority. I didn't even get to do my nails. But anyway, I'm here. So that's the key. That is the most important thing. But, yeah, so it's a really, really good week, really exciting week. We did lots of things. Yesterday was a public holiday, so Bruno was home. He was helping me as well because Jessie is away, my lovely assistant. I know, your first name only. I'm practicing that, Sarah. Sarah knows I can't say Sarah without saying Sarah Berry. The two go together. When dos becomes uno. So now I can just say Sarah. So yes, it's been a very busy week, and I've started a course as well with Marie Forleo, B School, so that can be a lot more helpful to my team and a lot more helpful to, it's weird, you're not used to it now, and a lot more helpful to my aim for Alaska team members as well. I do demonstrator training, international demonstrator training. So it's very busy because her workload is quite full on and a lot of thinking is required. But, yeah, I've had a few epiphanies already, which is really awesome. I'm really excited that I took part in it. I think there's another demonstrator. I think Robin Carden is doing it at the moment as well. So, yeah, you've got to keep learning and growing and doing new things, which is great. But I'm not sure if you normally do it when your assistant is away on holidays and your business is growing and you need help. So I knew that that was going to be a challenge. I knew that would be the biggest challenge with all the work that's happening. But let me show you some cards. I'm not too sure which random act of kindness projects I've shown you, but I'll pull them out because I had with my random act of kindness group, there's lots of cool little gifts and all sorts of things flying around. Have I shown you this one? So I'll just get all the names because I wrote them all down here. Isn't it scary when you get lots and lots of beautiful gifts and then you're like, oh, I think I know the name. Yeah, let Jessie go to Vietnam. Isn't that exciting? She's having a ball over there at the moment. So I'm struggling here on my own. Oh, yes, so this one was Catherine Thompson, and this was from Goolagong in New South Wales. So that one was very cool. It was so sweet of her to send it. So I've got it like sitting in front of like a little decoration. It's got a little straw type thing. So I've been having that on my desk, and I haven't opened it yet because I didn't want to wreck it. Oh, no worries, Marion. Thank you for your lovely orders and everything last week. You're doing so well. And then the lovely, what have we got here? Carolyn Boylan. She actually sent me this beautiful, hello, Bruno. Yes. What? I'm on my own. I'm always on my own on a Tuesday. Oh, does he think that no one's here maybe? No one's live. Anyway, but I'm not alone ever, Bruno. You know, I've always got people to call. So this was Carolyn, and she did this for Bella. So sweet. So I took a picture on, you can see it on my page, my demonstrator page, that I took a picture of Bella with it. But they're doing really well, because Jasper ended up having a fit, and that was like, that was it. We're changing their food. So Brynn and I have started cooking their food and making it. I did a slow cooker dog food recipe this week, and we blitzed it afterwards. And you said Jessie is away. No, I had just spoken about how much you helped me. If that's what you're referring to. I said Bruno spent his day off helping me. Is that what you were referring to, Bruno? And everyone is a witness to that. You can go back and rewind the video. The video will tell you that I love and am very grateful for the work you did for me. Is that what you mean? He's laughing. Oh, I know you too well. He's like, really? Really? You're alone. I know how much hard work I did for you yesterday. And what's my appreciation? Nothing. You know that I don't take credit where credit is not due. Hi, Rena from Hawaii. That's lovely. Yes, Bruno is a character and a half, that one. What would I do without you, Bruno? What are we going to do when we work together all the time? You should see me. I'm like, he's like, I'll go to the other room. Yeah, good idea. Go. We're so mean. Why are husbands and wives so mean to each other? They love each other, but, you know, sometimes you just can't stand them. But I love you, Bruno. I really do. Yes, that's very true. And that's how I felt. Jetty said when you got an epileptic dog or child, you'll do anything. And yes, I was more than happy. And it's actually saving us money. Well, it's not that much more expensive anyway, so it's worth it. Where did the angry face come from, Bruno? Vigilant. His appreciation and payment is Thailand and Alaska. Yes, Bruno, you should be very appreciative of all these free trips I'm giving you. And then this one was totally adorable. This was from Sarah. Super cute. Sarah William. I love that one. Not the Sarah Berry. See, that's why I say different Sarahs, so we don't get confused. And I think that was all the latest ones. Oh, no, there was one more. Yes, this one here. Ginger. There we go. That was Ginger. Bruno, be nice. Yeah, Bruno's a bit of a character. So that was cool. Oh, and I even got an Alison Okamitsu card. Did I show you that one? That one, I was like, oh, an artist and design team member sent a card. I mean, I love all my cards, really, ultimately. But it's pretty special when you know it's come from someone who is on a design team. That's like really exciting. I know, I was like that too, Sarah. I was like, exactly like that emoji. So yes, that was very nice. And then of course I showed you Ellen's last week. Oh, there's another one coming from Suzanne. That's exciting. See, I love my random act of kindness group. It's the bomb. And then you probably saw that one from Sue. I showed you this last week, but anyway, I'll replay them. Yes, he's a bit of a character, that one. Satomi. This one's gorgeous with the avant garden. Yeah. And then the borders in the background. What are they called? Delicate details, aren't they? So that was really nice. Yes, I heard that there was storms happening all over the place. And then these two as well. So we've been very spoilt by all of you. So I'm very, very excited with those. Then the ones that I made last week, I will show you. So if you want the details, please ask me. I did put them on my Facebook page, but there's a little boy called Cameron. He's 5 years old, and he's just been diagnosed with leukemia. So we thought it would be really nice to just flood him with cards. I've already sent mine, but I did 2 of these cards so that you could see what it looks like. Because, you know, it's always good to do, I always tell everyone, do a few of the same card so that you can replicate it. Because I would never do this card again otherwise, I don't think. But this was my card for Cameron because I thought, you know what, you need something fun, bright, and being 5, it's not necessarily like masculine, feminine. I thought this was a bit of a mix because they love all colours. So this is how this card works. So I had a few people asking me what it was all about. So it's a slider card, and underneath I just covered it, all the mechanism, with some beautiful paper. But it's actually not that difficult to do. I'm not doing it today, but I will do it one of my my other live classes. I wasn't as prepared as I would like today, and yes, I could definitely make a disaster of it. It's easy, but it requires concentration. Good morning, Jody. So yes, it's very cool, and you can do all sorts of different things with it. Like I can imagine the truck on there, and yeah. Anyway, I'll show you. I will show you how to send you that, to do that. I'll give you a heads up. Oh, you sent one to Cameron. Thank you, Vicky. So yes, if anyone else wants to send Cameron a card, I will. I'll actually put the link up on the video after I finish. A link to the post that gives you the address, so that you can send him a card in hospital. He's going to be there at least for 2 weeks. Well, it's probably another week and a half left. And how I found out about Cameron was Shelley Young is a demonstrator who contacted me, and it's her friend. So she's not a demonstrator, so she will be, Cameron's mum is not a demonstrator, so she'll be a bit shocked when all these cards turn up. But I think it'll be a really nice surprise and something really unexpected for them. So we had a friend whose little boy got really bad burns, and it was a terrible time. And he was only young too. I think he was about the same age, 5. And I remember all the cards coming to him in hospital, and it just made such a difference to him. So I think that, yeah, that would be a really nice way. Even for the parents, I could see how much it encouraged them and helped them through a really tough time. So, yeah, we have a lot of power as demonstrators to do something very special for the community and even for each other. Like, we need encouragement as well. It may not be a physical trauma that we're going through, but a lot of us go through emotional things, depression, and there's a lot of different things that demonstrators are going through. So the Random Act of Kindness group is really encouraging, and also it helps you to think about other people, because we've got a few in the group that are amazing and send like so many cards every month to people on the list. You can send one, or you can send as many as you like. I think there was, yeah, Suzanne's probably one of them, and Priscilla are our probably prolific Random Act of Kindness card senders, and it's beautiful. It's so good to see. So, and everything comes back. When you give, you just feel so much better. It's much happier giving than getting, isn't it, huh? So I'll put all the details up about that. Now, this one here was, which one should I show you first? I'm trying to think of which card I made this one for. Oh, yes. I think that this was the Be Inspired hop. No, not Be Inspired. This one was no, that wasn't Be Inspired. Look at this. I've got too many things happening. I'm like, I don't know what I made this card for. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, I'll have a look on my blog. It's literally like I blog it, and it's like, okay, what's next? Anyway, I'll show you that one. This one I absolutely adored, and it really surprised me because it's using a stamp set that I haven't got my hands on. I hadn't used it yet, and it's actually from the Occasions catalogue. I will show you in the catalogue. It's the Host stamp set, and it's this one here, Thankful Life. So can you see it there? That one there. It looks nothing in the catalogue. It's like, really? What is that thing all about? But you literally use each layer, and then you can use each colour. So it's a 3-step stamp, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set. So please look out for that one. It was top 10. Thank you, Sarah. Woo-woo. See, I should have my diary here. Yes, international highlights, of course. So once a month, I have demonstrators all put in their work, and we've actually got one coming up this week. Is it tomorrow? Yes, it is tomorrow. Yes. So there's lots of things happening this week. So tomorrow is our highlights. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what my name is. Can anyone remind me who I am? I'll tell you what, this diary, look at it. I don't think there's anything secret on here, but look at this. Ah! And I literally am flying by the seat of my pants. I'm like, all right, what's next? What have I got to do for tonight? So usually Tuesdays, don't have to worry about what I'm doing because I post this video on my blog tonight. But yes, most of the other week there's lots happening, but that's good. It keeps me creating, which is always a good thing. So yes, that was the top 10. So I do the international highlights. Anyone can play. If you're wondering who can play along with the international highlights, everyone can play. I will put the link up, and basically you just put in a card that you've done a design. So you post a picture and a link to when your blog is going live. We don't go live straight away. We go live at a specific time. And then when we go live, the gallery is there and happening. And then everyone gets to vote. So if you've ever voted on my blog, I do it for my Crazy Crafters team as well, because I think it's really interactive and fun being able to vote. And then those top winners, we all get to hop together. So that's what we did last week. We all hopped together and we created Get Well cards. So that was that hop, and it was a fantastic, honestly, they are so talented. So that was a really, really good buzz being able to hop with all those talented stampers. Then actually that one I did for the Be Inspired blog hop. Yes, now it's all coming to me thanks to the lovely Sarah Fleming. Oh, good, Louise. I'm so happy you're taking part. Yeah, it's good fun. And I think each month it's going to get bigger. Like we've got some really cool, because I think I've decided that it's a little bit challenging because I picked a stamp set this time, but I'm doing themes from now on. So the next one is going to be wedding, and then the one after that we've got masculine cards, thank you cards, masculine, thank you. Then we've got baby, so some really cool themes coming up, and it just makes it a little bit more flexible for everyone that are doing the international highlights with me. So you can keep all those in mind if you're watching today. A little heads up on the themes to come. So this was our Stamp to Share blog hop, which was based on a bundle, and it was the Carried Away bundle. So these were the two cards that I did using the exact same bundle, so pretty much the same stamp set, but it just gives you an idea of how different your card can come up just using a different technique. So this was the Emboss Resist. Oh, that worked out well, Sarah. Good. Yes, your kit is coming, Jenny. Bruno packed them up. He was very kind yesterday. Bruno, thank you very much. Helped me pack them up. I cut them all up and he helped me pack them, so that was very nice. And I just love this balloon. I don't know if I even mentioned it or whether you can see it, but I actually put the fine tip glue pen inside, and that just gave it a little bit of a gloss over the top of the balloon. So yeah, I really loved the colours. The colours are Daffodil Delight, Bermuda Bay, and Melon Mambo. So very simple, but just very effective, having the same colours. Thank you, dear sir. Yeah, so I was very happy with those. And this was just clear embossing. And then I just came in with my sponge dauber and went over the top of it. So very simple. And I loved using this design of having the outside showing, but direct to the edge. I thought that was something a little bit different. Now there's something coming up. I wonder if Bruno packed it up. I was going to show you, but maybe he's taken it away. I'll have a little rumble when I turn you around, but I've worked out what, actually it'll probably be my card this week, so I won't show you just yet. I'll put it up on Wednesday. But I had a very good friend come over for afternoon tea. They're very good friends of ours. Oh, there's another one here too. I forgot that it fell. Yeah, we had a very good friend of ours come over for afternoon tea, him and his wife. He's in his 70s, and you'll know what I'm talking about now, Bruno. He's like, where did you put it, Bruno? I'll find it eventually. I'm not going to show it now because I want to keep it for Wednesday night. But yeah, John and Elma, and they're super, super cute. Elma's in her 80s and John's not far away, but he is very good with watercolor, and I'm not very confident with watercoloring, and I know that we've got our watercolor pencils. I knew that he would love them, so I asked him to pick a stamp set that really he gravitated to. Of course, Jenny, yes, you can replay. It's near the big shot. Thanks, Bruno. I'll give a little sneak peek. But I asked him, you know, how would I go about colouring, because I'm just a little bit, like I'm not confident when it comes to watercolouring. And he literally just grabbed my watercolour pencils, and the things that he did were so simple and so easy, but so clever. And it has come up so beautiful. I can see it now. It is such a beautiful card. I think I'll show you. You can have a sneak peek. But I will be putting it on my blog this week, so hang tight for this one. Okay, so it's a very simple card, but this is actually going to be my customer card for the next month. So we've got this month already packed up here, ready to go. This is this month's customer card. You probably remember me showing you all of these cool cards here. Look at all this. So I've got another pile in here. But yeah, they're my customer cards for this month. So if you place an order with me, you'll get one of those. But this is going to be next month's after the 20th. You ready? Boom! Check that out. So it reminded me with having the side sort of right up to the edge. But that stamp set there is a host stamp set that I have barely used. It's just one of those things that I'm just like, meh, not really for me. But from an artistic point of view, it's the first thing he gravitated to. And what I love about what John did is he just grabbed the grey, and you can see it underneath the flower. He's just coloured in the shadowing, and he's just done such a beautiful job with that. So I'm really excited about using that. And I got to see what he did. So, yeah, really cool, isn't it? He did such a good job. So I'm going to post all about him, and John will be very excited because he follows my stuff, which is really cute. And I thought it's nice seeing, you know, this generation of artists, like particularly male artists that we don't get to see really, because he said, oh, I normally would draw. I would draw the flower. I wouldn't stamp it. I said, yeah, okay. Just for this time, can we stamp it? Because I want to show people what you can do. Yes, I know. It's so good. It's such a beautiful, yeah. So I'm going to do probably different colours. So with the hostess set, you basically in Australia you need to spend $250, and then you get to choose the hostess set. So it's a special set that's just when you get the hostess rewards, or I call host rewards. Yes. So yes, as a demonstrator. So if you spend $250, then you can get the host stamp sets, and that's the only way you can get them. Your son's an artist, Ellen. Ooh, we'll have to see some of his work. So it's right at the back, Shirley. You'll see there's a section here, and it explains it to you. So it has the Stampin' Rewards at the back, and then the next page it says, for the hostess. Sorry, it's all back to front. But it'll explain. Does it really explain it that well, actually? Oh, yeah. When you earn Stampin' Rewards. So, you know, you could get a few friends' orders. If you find it hard to do it on your own, you could get a few orders together and maybe do it that way. Yeah, but that's the best way to get the host stamp sets. I love them. They're like my collectibles. I love getting those special stamps. So I'm going to flip you around and we're going to have a look. I think what I might do is I'm going to mix it up because I was going to do... Oh, I have to show you this one. I was going to do this one. Oh, that's strange, Shirley. I would call Stampin' Up about that one because that's a bit strange. And maybe they'll be able to swap it out even for you. But this was for the Global Design Project. This is our sketch this week. So please play along. It is a beautiful sketch. Tennille Williams, the famous Tennille Williams from Australia, did this sketch for us. And I used the Oh So Succulent stamp set. And I just softened it with some of the pearls in between. So it's a very sweet, you know, very simple card. And, you know, I haven't got a lot of, you could probably, you know, change it up a bit if you added maybe the doilies behind, or, yeah, there's a few things that you could make it even more feminine. But, you know, typical Kylie style, it's kind of got this slight feminine, but probably masculine as well. So, yes, and I'll show you what I've done to this stamp set when I flip you around. Yes, I'm very happy with this stamp set. It's this card. It's beautiful. So I'll show you how I did this one. So let's flip you. Oh, that's nice, Leanne. Leanne's a hard worker at our Australia Post. We're sorry we're so mean to Australia Post. They really are trying, and they're very busy. All right, so I'm just going to flip you. I'm going to do something different today and see if I can hide. Oh, yeah, that one. Here we go. Ooh! But I have to hide the other one too. Just so you don't get the wobbles, because it does get a bit wobbly. Okay. Ta-da! It is a very good sketch. I agree, Sarah. So you can see Bruno's sneak peek here on the, because I think he hasn't released that card that he did last night yet. But anyway, that gives you an idea of what he's up to. So I'm going to grab the card this one here. Now, to keep it very simple, all I did was do the Whisper White, and please excuse me because I didn't pre-cut today. In typical Kylie style, we will be flying as we go, so that you get to see the full experience of me making a card. So I've just cut my cardstock in half. I do like, if I'm using a base, I do like it to be the thick cardstock, but this one isn't because it was the first thing I grabbed. Okay, so there we go. Simple. Then what I did was I actually did a full sheet of the Smoky Slate because that was just an easy way to do it, and then I could layer it with the mint macaron on top. So that one I did at 10 centimeters by 14.3. So that's going to be that one there, and that all looks okay. And then the strip of mint macaron, I just made sure that it was definitely a guesstimate, and I just made sure that it was the same length, which is the 14.3, and then I just came in with probably, you know, about an inch or 3 centimeters, something like that. So nothing too specific, and that's my little base. So that one's a little bit bigger, but it's not really going to matter in the big scheme of things. And then the only other thing that we need is the circle framelits. So I used my circle framelits, and I also used my punch, which I haven't used in a while. Is it that one? the 1.5 punch, I'm pretty sure it was. Was it that one? No. It's the, oh, of course it's right here. So that's the punch, 1 3/4. So what we'll do is we'll do a bit of stamping, and I'll show you how I did this, thanks, because you're all going to die when you see what I did. You'll be like, Kylie, what have you done to your stamp? But I just had to do it because I love this stamp set, but I wasn't getting the most out of this, thanks, and I just adore this, thanks. So here is my stamp set. Here is my thanks. And look what I did. Chop! I chopped it. I cut out for joining us. Now, I don't recommend chopping this one because it was very scary and it is very close to the word. So I ended up having to use my snips to do this, and I had to be very, very careful. You died yesterday when you heard I chopped it. So anyway, I'm really happy because I love this, thanks, and I use it a lot. So I will use it even more now, which I'm excited about. So there's the Oh So Succulent, the stamp set that I used. I know, shocked. Love and chop it stamps. Chop that baby. Yes, not even the stamps will survive Kylie's chopping. Kylie just chops anything. So I'm going to get the mint macaron. There it is. And what I decided to do, even though the mint macaron is quite light, I actually stamped off because I'm stamping over the top with the sentiment. I really wanted it to be quite subtle. So I'll do the stamp there, and you can do it either way. You can do the thanks first and then stamp your flower, but I just wanted it to be like a subtle background. And then the colour that I used for the word, I didn't want it to be too strong because I'm using pastel colours and soft colours, so I used the archival basic grey. I didn't use basic black. Move that one out of the way so we don't ruin my work. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, we've got the thanks happening. And always make sure it's the right way up. I mean, I can tell on this one because it's got a big chunk taken out of it that used to be at the bottom. So, and just guesstimate with this one. I mean, it's not, you don't have to be too particular. So that's that. And then I just came in with my punch, the 1 3/4 punch. So that's why I've done it so close to the edge so that I can come in here and then just punch that out where I think it's centered. Ta-da! And then it worked out really well because I've used the punch. Then I could layer it quite nicely with the circle framelits. And you can do it quite well with the circle. Like there is a size that's pretty similar to this, but yeah, I like layering. So see how you can test it out. You're like, okay, how's that going to look? Yep, that's the one I want. And so I'm going to crank that through the big shot. Hopefully that's all looking happy. I put the doggies outside and I can hear Jasper going, "Rah! Let me in! Rah!" Okay. That looks very happy. It is cut, so I am happy. And then that's just going to get layered on there with some Tombow glue. Because, you know, I love my Tombow. I'm a Tombow girl. I know lots of people use other things, but this is my glue of preference. So very simple. There's your thanks. Now, what I did do with the outside of both of these is I sponged them. Can you see it on the picture? And it's just for a bit of added, a bit of pop. I just thought it might be a bit too plain if it didn't have something like that. So I'll show you how I did the mint macaron sponging. Everyone sponges differently too, but with this one, normally I flick, but with this one I actually just dragged it along the edge and just kept grabbing more colour And I didn't mind if it sort of, you know, bled into the card a little bit. See how it's like sort of coming in? And it's just a really, really simple way of just creating a little bit of dimension to your work. So if you don't have the daubers, I have the whole set of daubers, and I even have them in like a container. Have you seen my daubers? So they come in a container. They've got all the colours up the top, and I adore them. I use them for so many projects because I love that look that it gives it, that dimension. And you can see even the way that I've used it on that card that I showed you before. So, yeah, it's really cool. You just sponge away. You don't have to be too particular. Now, let's do some stamping on this smoky slate. Move that one out of the way and move the basic grey out of the way. And I'll get my smoky slate out. And basically, I just started because I knew that where this was going to begin. Just move this for a moment. So I knew that it was going to begin because of my beautiful grid paper. It tells me exactly where I'm sort of situated. So see how I've just moved my grid paper so that it's where the line start is where I basically start. So as long as I remove that, I know that this is sort of the beginning, because then I'm not working too hard down here. When there's no actual point, it's all going to get covered. It just gives me a better idea of where I'm stamping. So I wanted it to sort of come out, and you can layer it as you go, but you're going to be stamping all the different stamps. I'll grab a few other stamps here. We never have enough blocks, do we? I'm like, give me more blocks. I just keep ordering more. I'm like, more blocks, please. Love them. So I got the little tiny hearts. Now, something that Bruno keeps reminding me, and I'm really, really naughty about, is to put your polymer stamp sets away as soon as you're finished with them. I'm really naughty, and I've lost quite a few because, see how I put them all together? Yeah, I've lost quite a few of them. I think that should work okay. Let's try it. If it's not close enough together for me, oh, it's not too bad. It will give us another look, a different idea. And see how we go. I might even bring them a little bit closer together so that you can get the same look all on the one block. Yeah, that's better. And you can just keep twisting and turning and using it how you want. I love doing a few multiple stamps on the one stamp. It's so cool. And you can see how dirty my block is. Look at that. Could help if I cleaned it first. I'll move it to this other block over here. Typical Kylie. That's a bit better. Look at that block. Crazy. I'm telling you, crazy. Who is this woman? She's nuts. I'll do that one first. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. You're laughing at me, Bruno. He knows me too well. He's just like, seriously? How did I end up marrying this woman? I'm such an organized man, and this woman's just chaos. I can laugh about it because I just know what I'm like. But somehow it all just gets done. We're not too sure how, but it just happens. So that has definitely covered. Yep, that looks good there. And if you wanted to, you could add a few more little bits and pieces in here. You know, like take off the stamps and then just come in with a few little ones like this one here, and a little one there. So, you know, play around with it a bit and just add some bits in. And then I just did Yeah, I'm keeping it real, Ellen. You stick your stance to an acrylic frame on your desk while I work. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that, Suzanne. I like that tip. Did you hear that one, Britta? They're all going to get stuck to an acrylic block. Now, I was looking for the pearls, that's right. I'm like, what did I come over here for? I know I'm standing here at this trolley for a reason. That's right, for pearls. Ta-da! See, my pearls get lots of use. I'm not a girly girl, but I do love these basic rhinestone pearls. So the ones that I used was the, not the completely tiny ones. Yes, please do, Suzanne. That would be cool to see how you do that. But then, I've got to be organised enough to actually stick them to the block. So I just came in, and I always like to work in odd numbers. You can see I'm using my snips for my pearls. The reason behind that is because the backing, sometimes the sticker doesn't come with it. So this way I'm making sure that the sticker underneath comes off, and then you've got something to attach it to. And it's just a little bit easier when you're sticking it all down. And just remember where your sentiment's going to be, because we don't want to cover up one of the pearls. That would be a waste of a beautiful pearl. Let's grab that one. Good thing I've got another pack of pearls here. I reckon 1, 2, 3, because I always like the odd. I think over here. There we go. And then it's just a case of sticking all of this down. So on this one, I actually raised the mint macaron. But what I'll do this time is I'll stick this one down with the Tombow. And then I'll raise up. I still raised up my sentiment, but I'll just raise that one only on this one. I mean, I like the look because it sort of gives it another dimension again on the card. So there's that. And then I'll get my dimensionals. Not Bruno's dimensionals, because then I would be in big trouble. See, they're mine, Bruno. They've got my initials on them. Kidding. We just have a never-ending supply. Bruno, how many would you put on this one? 10? I've got to have fun, huh? Stir up Bruno and his dimensionals. So there's that, and then I'll just stick this to my base. So as you can see, it is a very, very simple card, but you could adapt this for all sorts of different colours, and which actually I normally do a different colour, but I mustn't have been feeling very inventive today. So someone special from the Random Act of Kindness card group is going to receive this one. So there you go. I think I do like it with a little bit thinner. But anyway, this is the best way to find out, isn't it? It's like, yes, thinner is better. So yes, I have done it. There we go. So some of the colours that I think would be really nice, and I probably should have tried this with it, because this was what I had in mind. But I think this smoky slate with the pink pirouette would be a beautiful combination. Just to give you an idea of the strip. Where are we here? So I won't go too big, but you can see, and you could even use the mint macaron or just do the flower. So yeah, I think that would look absolutely stunning and just even more feminine then by doing it that way. So I think I might end up, when we finish the video today, I'll end up doing another one and show you what it looks like with the pink pirouette. Would you like that? I never use pink, but I will do it for all of you because I know there's so many who love pink. And, you know, I've got to come to the party too sometimes. Come to the pink party. Covering you up. Okay. What's my favourite colour? Does everyone know? We'll see how many people know my favourite colour. I think a few here know my favourite colour. We'll see if they can guess it. Because I just absolutely adore it, and I pretty much use it almost on every project. Actually, there's two standouts, so you could get one or the other. You have, how many colours do we have? 48. Oh, Bermuda, Bruno's got one of them. Yes, Sarah got the other. Well done. Well done. Island Indigo is up there, but mint and definitely mint macaron and definitely Bermuda. Actually, that's true, Christy. I do love Old Olive. That's very true. Yes, mint macaron. I'm going to cry when it goes. I do love emerald and I do love slate. That is very true. But if I was to pick my top ones, it would definitely be mint macaron and Bermuda. And at the moment, I think mint macaron has surpassed because it's going soon. And I'm going to get really sad. I'm just hoping it comes back in a colour renovation. I've already put in my request to Stampin' Up. They're not going to listen to me. Go away, Kylie. Shush. We don't want to listen to you. But I love that colour. It's a beautiful one. And I'm not into subtles. So, oh, that's good. Well done. Yes, you picked well. But you know what? I love every card because it's what it means. It's what it represents. Even if a card came to me and the whole entire thing was pink, which are not my colours, I would still adore that card because it's come from someone special. And it actually tells me a lot about the person too. Like Louise will send me pink cards and it drives me insane. But I know that that's Louise. No, sometimes she makes me cards in my colours. So thank you very much for joining me. Check out my blog tonight with the new pink pirouette trial. I think it's going to come up very beautiful. And yes, I think it will be amazing. Coastal Cabana. Yes, that was a beautiful colour. Yes, yes, yes. I remember that. You guys had it a lot longer in the US. That was during the transition. And I used to be really jealous because you guys had it in America and we didn't have it. We had a different colour. And we had your old in colours or something. Yeah, it was quite random. I'm glad we've caught up and that we're all together. So have a wonderful creative day. I'm going to go make myself a coffee now since that I didn't have time to go make a coffee. And I have an excellent talk coming up over on my demonstrator page, Kylie's International Demonstrator Training page. And I'll put the link up after this one as well. Today I'm talking about, I know we missed out, poor Aussies. Today I'm talking about creating trust as a leader with both your team and with your customers. So yeah, hopefully you can come along. I hope I like the new colours, Joanne. Look, even if I don't, I'm sure someone will. So we shall see what they come out with. They always come out with something cool. And you know what? I move on to the next thing. Everything will just become Bermuda. Everything will be Bermuda Bay. Actually, I'll probably end up pulling out Pool Party a lot more often. That will be my go-to subtle colour, probably. So you'll see more Pool Party. But thank you all very much for your support. Thanks for all your comments. I love seeing all your comments. And please make sure you share the video if you know any demonstrators in your team or anyone that you think would enjoy watching my video today. And I'm sure we'll see you all next week. Mwah! Bye, everyone. Happy Creative Week. Bye.